What's going on, y'all? So this video is going to be on the Cat Williams situation. I had a lot of people ask me about this in the comments. I haven't done a video since the start of 2024. So this will be the first one that I do. I'm actually a fan of Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, more than I am Cat Williams, believe it or not. But I loved that interview with Cat Williams so much because it wasn't even about him telling his truth. It's the fact that I love men, I love women that can articulate themselves very well. And I love when they can tell the truth in a way that people weren't ready for. Oh my gosh. Like his truth telling spoiled a lot of people's fantasy in the way they thought about certain people. And it's almost like hearing like a parent probably the first time you hear one of the parents talk bad about another parent or tell you the truth, and it's not something you want to hear. I think that type of situation is what you see a lot of people that don't like what Cat Williams did. A lot of people that are upset with Shannon Sharp. They have that kid mentality. Oh, I don't want to hear really what my mom did or what my daddy did. It bothers them. Like that's almost all my psychologists or my therapists get in the comments and tell me what that is. I forgot what that is, but it's something that it's almost like a childlike filter that didn't work, and it overcomes everything in you, and it just turns your emotions upside down. And I think that's what you see a lot of people do in the black community. That's what this is about. I wasn't going to really talk about the drama between Steve, Cedric, Ricky Smiley, and Cat. What I'm here to talk about is why a lot of black people do not like what Cat Williams did. A lot of black people do not like the truth if it makes anybody they like be put in a bad light. If it makes anybody that they like look bad. They don't want that truth. They don't want to lose that fantasy way of thinking. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to lose that of that person. So when they heard it, this is why you see black people say, I don't know if you know, like not just necessarily black people, but you'll have friends that'll be doing something wrong or doing somebody wrong, right? And you'll be like, hey, you crazy. You did her like that or you did him like that. You crazy. You're not going to ever tell them, man, that was messed up. Nah, you're going to laugh it off. So now it used to be where y'all two were the only ones that know something about, know that situation. Now he's exposing it to everybody. And now it's come out like, oh, the person that you're cool with, the person that you like. This is why you hear a lot of times, you see a lot of people take up for trifling people in the black community. I remember being in high school and one of my buddies, guys I was real cool with, we were supposed to get into a fight or whatever with two other guys. So we showed up, and I only really got involved because he talked my name up. I didn't even have no clue. So we showed up at this bowling alley, and everybody's in the bowling alley. Then everybody takes it outside. So everybody's running outside. I'm talking about like 50-something people, 50, 60-something people. So everybody's lined up. Him and my homeboy, the guy that was doing most of the talking and my homeboy were like, all right, so what's up? Doing the talking. So my homeboy two-pieced him. Meaning 1-2. Dude stumbled back, almost fell. And then yells, "Get him." No exaggeration. No, I take that back. I left out a part. One of the dudes that we was cool with came out of nowhere and was like, "All right, bro," held my homeboy back. Then out of nowhere, the dude says, "Get him." And here it is. You had like literally 11, 12 dudes come out of nowhere. Jump him, get him on the ground, stumping him. And then, you ever watch a hockey game, how people come on the ice and then other guys jump on? You had I'm not exaggerating, you had more people coming to jump in after the first 10 to 12 dudes was already stumping on them. You had more people coming in to replace. It was dudes pulling dudes off to stump this man while he was on the ground. And I was like, this is crazy. And it happened fast. We were 16. So one of the dudes come over to me. "You with him?" So I swung it, buddy. Hit him. I end up getting jumped by like 6 dudes. So luckily, the guys that I'm cool with, they're cool with these other guys too. But they like, "You not about to do Mitch like this." So they end up breaking it up. And everybody goes off. It got so bad that I remember he got up. My homeboy got up. I remember my homeboy had got up. And I just remembered a female laughing at my homeboy. Like, kind of like just laughing. And I was just like, wait a minute. Black people, and I didn't think about that then. But now, when I got to about my mid-20s, I started realizing that a lot of black people, we are okay with bull BS. We're okay with people. We're the only race of people that have okayed BS. There was never a time where it was cool to watch 20-something dudes jump one guy. There was never a time, and you looked at that, and you looked at those 20-something dudes as people to be real niggas. That never happens in any other race but the black community. Like, now, people getting jumped, yeah, that happens everywhere. But you wasn't looked at as like, "Oh man, they bad dudes, man. They some real niggas." No. But in the black community, we okayed that because a lot of our people are cool with those people. That's some of them girls' boyfriends. That's your homeboy that's doing that. And you don't really want to call him out. So when you see the Cat Williams thing, that's a lot of people seeing people that they admire being called out. And that's why you had so much of an uproar. Because it was nothing that they could do about it. There was nothing that they could do about it. See, the black community, we're the only race of people where we're trying to make up rules. We're trying to make up stuff. Nah, that ain't cool. We don't do that. We do this. Every other race kind of lines up when it has the same values. But in the black community, no. We don't do that. That's too much like right. And that's why you see a lot of people upset with the Cat Williams thing. And I thought it was dope because I'm big on the truth coming out. See, people don't like when the bully in the black community is looked at as something like, he cool. But, Spider-Man beat up the bully, the white kid beat up the bully. He's a cool kid now. If you go back and look at all your movies, Once you beat up the bully, you the cool kid. That don't happen in the black community. I've seen plenty of dudes get beat up, and just because they can dress or they popular, I'm talking about get the brakes beat off of them by one guy. I've seen a guy who was popular. It was after a basketball practice, and it was like 8 of us just hanging out. I seen a guy that was popular get punched in the face, and the guy gave him a wedgie. And the thing was, it was almost like that was never talked about because he was cool. He was popular. See, we the only community that allows stupid stuff to happen. And no. That's okay. But I just wanted to speak on the Cat Williams thing. I don't think there was nothing wrong with what he did. That was him telling, I don't know if it was 100% of the truth, but we know what things he wasn't lying about. We know certain things that he wasn't lying about. And that's all I got to say on this topic. Y'all have a good one.